Okay, so we're back again. We are going to finish up the 1776 cartridge box. We are going to do the next step. You haven't noticed, you have a wood block and this part right here, how to attach the strap. So that kind of goes in between this piece, which is we'll call the body. I've already put the holes in. I marked them, and then I put the holes through here. I also put the holes through here. We'll discuss again. Dividers, obviously it's the wrong, but you skive it. Put the line in, so you get a nice straight line, and then boom, 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 all the way down. Right now I'm using a 3mm prong. So we got the top, and now we have the strap. Now, how I measured the strap out, I looked into it. You can't see it, but I counted. I put like maybe a thumb, or you could use your ruler, and you could, you know, put it wherever you like, I would suppose. But I would say from this point here, 2 inches in, I marked it with a pencil. Then I turned it around, again, about 2 inches in. So this is set. Now this has to go in between. So what you would want, first thing to do, go in about like maybe a finger's length just to check. Now this is how it will go in. Your flesh side is going to be touching here because remember, this is going to curve in. So that's how it has to go in. So I got the line, so I'm going to, oh, there's a hole right here. So what I'm going to do is bump it there. But I'm also, now because I took this and, let's say, all right, boom, 2 inches in, approximately. So I drew a pencil line because that's the easiest. Now I didn't wet the leather or anything. This is pretty thin. So what I'll do is I'll go cha-chonk right here on the pencil line. One, boom. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Just 2 hits. All right, we got the pencil line lined up. Just quickity quick. All right, all the holes are punched. So you can see here. So then I would line it up approximately. Now remember, this is going to get tucked in to the other side. Make sure you got this all corrected out. So I got this right here on this side. So where should I start? Boom, we'll go from here. So now I got this side. We're going to put it, line it up there. Remember, you want to give yourself that little bump. Like you can tell, like I give myself, like what I hit it up to there. That's how I do it. You could probably find a different way. We got this. Boom. See, you could make your own stuff. You know? I mean, is it time consuming? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. When someone asks you, oh, where did I get this? Well, you could say you got it from me. I could sell you this, but, you know, you could also say you made it. All right. Now we have all our holes punched. So what we're going to do now is just line it up. Remember, you want this side to be lined up here. Now, I've been thinking, what if you don't have a stitching pony or you want to sit on the couch? Because I like to sew sitting on the couch, watching Lord of the Rings, whatever. You know, you could take one of these Johns right here. See this? I got this at Harbor Freight. I don't know, $2. You just kind of throw this on there and now it's nice and stable. So you could do your saddle stitching. I also could discuss saddle stitching, but I'm probably not. Now, could you glue this? I'm not going to glue mine because it's going to be too messy, I think, for today. And then I have to make sure all the holes are lined up correctly and all that good jazz. So you can always just take a couple of like little clamps, like these little like pressure clamps. These are very useful, especially because they got the rubber on them. But you get a whole bunch of these. You get little ones, big ones. You know, if they come in a pack, just get like 8 of them and you just kind of pin it up. Make sure when you're lining it up, you grab your, of course, I can't find it. All right. You grab one of these doohickeys. You kind of just line it up. You look for the first hole, and you just line it up that way. And once I have that all lined up and stitched up, we could get to the next one. Now, I already have this piece cut out. Now, some guys like to stitch this on first. I'm going to wait. I'm going to do the last part where I stitch this on and the leather button, because I'm still trying to figure out how to do leather buttons correctly and nicely so it looks nice. So I will get back after, I mean, unless you guys want to see saddle stitching, which it's really not that hard. I mean, there's probably better videos out there, in truth. So I would always, just type in saddle stitching, make sure you get, waxed linen thread and actual like harness stitching needles. You could get them. I mean, go to a store. Yeah, you can order stuff online, but if you live near like a leather store, like a Tandy, Weaver, something of that nature, you could probably ask them, or like a quick Google search for hand stitching. And you want to make sure you get the right size needles with the right size thread. That was something that took me a long time to figure out, was using the right thread. And always get your beeswax. You can buy beeswax at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, probably Walmart, get that. But in a pinch, you could get that done. And just try, if you can find wax thread, I'd also use that.